Hello there, and welcome to episode 2 of the series I'm calling The New Grad Diaries, where I, Maria, unfortunately graduating computer science major, is applying for jobs and seeing what happens, essentially. I did the same thing at the beginning of this year for internships. That was just the experiment to see what it's like, and then I ended up getting some offers, and I actually surprisingly ended up being able to work at Twitch along with Shopify dev degree. This time it actually counts because I'm actually trying to see what other opportunities there are. Okay, the plan for this video is that it's the weekend after the Greylock Tech Fair, so I have received one coding assessment, so I have to do that, but I have not been LeetCoding at this point, so that's what I'm going to start with today, is preparing and LeetCoding. And then I also have the Canadian University Tech Conference, which is like today and tomorrow, and there's a bunch of events that I want to attend. And also next week is Fignite, which is like the week of events run by Figma. That's one of the companies I want to apply for as well. And they made me do another whiteboard assessment. You know, I actually really like algorithms and data structures, but I just don't like coding them. That's my main issue. Oh, and also what I want to make clear is that if I'm given a return offer for Twitch or Shopify or something, I will definitely want to go back to either of those companies because I love them. But I also don't know what else is out there, and I want to have this experience and see what it's actually like. Is that how my life would be? But there's not to say. Yeah, I'm not happy with my life this way. So I just finished watching the first 2 Keynote speakers, and those are really nice. I think that's like the main 2 that I wanted to watch today, and maybe one more in the afternoon. But basically the first one was about how to collect dots and connect them backwards by Kevin Shu, and he's currently working at GitHub. And basically he was talking about like a Steve Jobs quote about how you have to collect enough dots before you can start seeing how they connect. So basically his life story in short is that he grew up in a small town in British Columbia in Canada, and then he moved to America for school. He did a lot of random things, like he majored in computer science and in political science, but he sucked at computer science, so he continued on with like the poli-sci stuff, and even was one of like the organizers and volunteers in Barack Obama's campaign to become president, which was really cool. He did so many things like in that space, and then he ended up going to law school at Stanford, and while he was at Stanford, he took more computer science courses, but that was like 10 years later. So like when he was like in his late 20s and like almost 30, he started getting into tech again, and then he moved around the world basically in many different places working. Now he's working in like the open source space at GitHub, so it's really cool. So he described his career as like a random grab bag of dots, and he did not know how they would be connected. He said that he wished he embraced his own curiosity more. Now that he can see how the dots connected backwards, he says that every industry needs community builders. So in the technology space, we call them like developer relations or operations people. Basically, we need good engineers to bring other people together. We need good people who can demo things, people who can teach and not just code. And he also says that technology is truly a global space because as he can see like working at GitHub, he can definitely tell that the whole world is using GitHub in many different ways. Whoa, look! Mine is so fast. This is for some anagram question. My thing isn't that great, but it's fast because it's ON, so that's good. I also did a 3-sum question, so I've done 2 questions so far. I feel like I've heard of this question before. I'm really close on this one. My answer is like silly messed up. I don't know. It's really close, and it's so close to their solution for their second approach. It's a hard question. I'm just gonna move on from this. I'm super close. Okay, I'm done for the day. I did 8 questions. Most of them were medium, like 2 were easy. Most were medium and like 1 or 2 hards. So yeah, that was hard to think about, especially on my first day doing LeetCode again. I basically just woke up, but it's Sunday. I don't think I'm going to any CUTC events, but yeah, I'm proud of myself that I at least did 8 questions in LeetCode. My goal is 10, but whatever, 8 is really good. Yeah, I realized that grid questions make me panic. I feel like if I was something in the Golang programming language, I would be a panic, because it's just like, seeing that, I just crashed the entire program. Like, honestly, I don't even know, but that's what I would be. I would either be something that causes a panic, or I would be the panic. But yeah, I definitely need to practice LeetCode more, and today I need to do the online assessment for the company Brex, which is one of the ones I met at Greylock, or like through Greylock. I didn't even go to their booth. They're like some financial startup. I guess I'll try doing that later after my brother comes over and like I do some more questions. I'm just honestly so tired and unproductive today because I'm tired. I don't know why I'm trying to force myself to do LeetCode. Like, my brother came over today and he's like, "Why are you doing this, Maria? Why are you LeetCoding?" I did 3 questions and like those are hard. And I still have an OA to do later today. So I ordered some sushi because I wanted sushi. So yeah, have that, relax, and then do the OA like later at night. I'm just gonna get my ass handed to me. Like, that's the whole point of this whole like situation of me applying to jobs, because I want to see how bad I am so that I know what I need to work on. They just set the bar low for me because I'm not very good at this stuff, at interviewing or anything like that. But I feel like I'm okay on the job, but just interviewing is, it's hard. Like, it's a hard thing, you know. You have to study so much. You have to like practice so much to get good at it.
3 hours later.
I just did the code signal for Brex and it actually wasn't that bad. Like, the first 2 questions were pretty easy and the third one was like something that I've seen before, but I was still bad at doing it, so I couldn't finish doing it properly or figure out how to do it properly. And the last one, I think I could have gotten it if I had like a few extra minutes. Okay, update, it's Monday and I got 2 emails. So Brex somehow wants to do an interview with me for 1 hour. I did not do well on their OA yesterday, but okay. And Magical, the other like it's a Chrome extension, they want to do the first like recruiter type interview with me, so behavioral style. So I'm gonna sign up for these interviews. I was texting one of my friends and he's like, "Maria, why are you taking advantage of these companies?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not. I'm just because I told him I'm using as practice because I don't know if I actually want to work there." I'm like, "I like Twitch." And it's like, if these companies want me to work there, they have to wow me. And then he's like, "Maria, you're taking advantage of these companies." And he's feeling all empathetic for them and all this stuff. And I'm like, "No, I'm not. Like, I'm not. Like, if they wow me and if I like them enough, then sure. Like, I would work for them, but who knows?" My goodness. Okay, this is funny how things turned out, because next week I have 3 interviews in one day, essentially. So on Tuesday, August 3rd, I first have a recruiter meeting with Magical, and then 30 minutes later, a 1-hour coding interview with Brex, and then 30 minutes later, a 30-minute coffee chat with the manager on the team that I want to work at for Shopify for my last internship, the production engineering team. So 3 things in a few hours, fun. So they returned my whiteboard assessment for Figma because today is the whiteboard event. And the green is something I did well, and then the yellow is stuff I need to work on. I feel like this is like very vague, like explanation. And then, yeah, I don't know why I'm not good at writing clean code. And they did say I would pass. Literally all they have is a bunch of silk in their fridge.
Oh, listen, honey, if I told you about the way that I felt.
Okay, if you're ever in Toronto, go to In Japan Sushi. This stuff is amazing. This is the beef udon. I forget what this is called. It's some type of roll. So good.
We'd be walking in the moonlight, staying up till sunrise. Baby, you can let your walls come down. We'd be dancing in the corner, sleeping on my shoulder. You can come and have it all with me, if you want it, baby. If you got it bad, like I got it bad for you. If you got it bad, like I got it bad.
Good morning, and today is the last day of fignite. Misha's over here. Father, oh my goodness, he ran away. Okay, so I don't know if you heard that, but that's him jumping from his cat tree to the hole in like the wall, and now he's meowing. Oh my god, he's actually so loud. Like you can hear him all the way from the other side of the apartment. But yeah, my brother literally has nothing in his fridge except silk, which is soy milk. So I'm eating my miso soup from yesterday, which is so salty, and I'm just using this tiny spoon to stir it. There's literally nothing here. I need to go shopping. And yeah, also this is the last day of fignite, and I'm not going to go to the last one because I invited my friends over, so hopefully they will actually travel downtown and hang out with me because there's so many good food places here. Shopify had a day off on Friday, so no work in the morning. So I'm going to go grocery shopping and walk around and explore. And then I guess in the afternoon and evening, I'll be working for that Twitch. Also, what I haven't been talking about is I've been feeling super overwhelmed and stressed out because I didn't realize I couldn't just LeetCode every day because I'm just so exhausted after work. Like 12 hours of coding essentially, or like working, and then just 5 seconds of break and then oh yeah, you have to do more coding. It's like no, I can't do that, and it's just so exhausting. And when I was coding all of last weekend, I just didn't have any breaks, and going in from one week to the other I was so tired. So then that's why this week I'm gonna try to take a break and probably not code Saturday and just code a little bit on Sunday and Monday, because Tuesday I have my interviews, so yeah, I gotta prepare. Also checking my email, I have there's also RTC Summit, so rewriting the code is like a program for women in tech, or like in computer science, like still students. So then that's having their own like career fair and summit next weekend, so I'm getting emails about that as well. There's a Palantir on-site interview thing. I don't know much about Palantir, but I've heard they're not the best. So we'll see about that. Also, finally, Niva sent me a thing. They were the ones that do search without ads. And a lot of people are like trying to sue Google and stuff like that because they keep putting all of their products at the top. Like if you search up for maps, if you literally Google Maps is the first option. What is it, nepotism or something? Like for Google to their own children.
Now it's so cold. Break my back trying to fix this and still end up alone. But I'll keep trying and trying till it splits me in two. 'Cause I don't think we're working out with every sad attempt. You break it off, I'll break down, 'cause I don't want us to end. Don't tell me, I'll let it stay in my head. I won't believe our love is already dead. I'll let it disappear slowly. Forget it, really don't tell me. Used to make me breakfast, now you just make me mad.
I don't understand him, but okay. Oh my goodness. He's crazy.